Hey, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful Friday. Thought I'd keep this video as a little more positive today, even though this is a fairly positive channel. But hey, it's the weekend. Let's get positive. We have a very exciting Minnesota Vikings team, and we have for you guys today 3 Minnesota Vikings that could absolutely break out next season. Like, I'm not just talking like get 500 yards, 5 touchdowns. I'm talking guys that are Pro Bowl level players that you guys may not think of. And you guys may have no idea who these players are, but most of you guys probably do if you guys follow the Vikings as religiously as I do. But anyways, I got 3 Minnesota Vikings players who could really break out next season with the addition of Kevin O'Connell and really just adding in where the direction of the team is going. So I got 3 Minnesota Vikings who could break out next season. Let's talk about it. All right, we're going to start off with the one guy I have on defense, and he actually just changed his number to number 3, and that is Cameron Dantzler. Now, Cameron Dantzler is one of those guys on the Vikings. I love talking about him. I love debating Cameron Dantzler with other Vikings fans. I'm sure you guys do too. I'm more pro Cameron Dantzler. I think he's he's obviously a very young guy, fresh out of college, and you know, being a young corner and going into the Mike Zimmer system, I mean, it's got to be like taking like AP calculus as a freshman in high school. I mean, it's got to be very frustrating, especially since Zimmer at the end of its tenure, he kind of had less patience with corners and young guys. So I think a lot of Cameron Dantzler's bad play was a confidence thing. And I know I talk about confidence a lot on this channel, but just me as a person, you guys get to know me a little more. I think confidence means everything in life. I really do. I think if you, like the whole saying, fake it till you make it, like I really believe in that. And just the whole confidence thing, especially in sports. Like if you guys ever played any type of sports, you know how it feels to play when you have a coach that really loves you and really supports you and wants you to do well, or when you have this feeling that your coach is just constantly on your back, harping at you at every wrong thing you do, and it really seems like you can't catch a break. That's where I feel like Cameron Dantzler fell into. So I think if we're going now into a huge positive overload, Kevin O'Connell, Mike Pettin, Ed Donatel, I think they can get the most out of Cam Dantzler. And hey, listen, he's got the natural talent. How many times last year did we say, God, Cam's right there in the right spot, he just needs to go make the play? There's that confidence factor. Him believing in himself that he can be a top 10 corner, because I think that's what his potential is. And Cam Dantzler's kind of been of my baby a little bit. I've been kind of pounding this table for a little, saying I see it. Like I see this like next level corner. Just wait on him. I'm gonna give him one more year, and he needs to show some improvement. But he's a hardworking guy, lengthy corner, and I think some confidence from this new defensive staff could really take his game to the next level. All right, now we got 2 guys on offense, starting off with Kene Kwangwu, the little gadget guy we had last year, our kick returner, and I'm excited to talk about this because I really think Kene Kwangwu, he's going to step into this Tarik Cohen type of role. Kene Kwangwu is the fastest player on the Vikings, and I don't really think it's close. I mean, when you guys were watching him last year on those kick returns, he makes other NFL dudes look really slow. And I think in this year's NFL and just the way the game's played nowadays, you need free like chances to score. Like it's kind of hard nowadays to get those consistent 12, 15 play drives. You're going to need to have a couple plays where you score in 1 or 2 plays on offense. And it's because you have a gadget guy like Kene Kwangwu who could get behind the defense or get a jet sweep and burn everybody to the outside. Mainly him. He's mainly just me giving a lot of credit to Kevin O'Connell and seeing what the Rams have done when they've had their little gadget guys and just seeing what they do with jet sweeps and really how they get their best players the ball when they need them. I'm really excited about Kene. I think Kene Kwangwu, if you guys remember what Tarik Cohen did to the Vikings over the past couple years before he got hurt, kind of this running back slot receiver hybrid, I think he's a guy who he will be on the field a lot more than we think. I think we're thinking, oh, he's our 3rd string running back. He'll get a touch here and there. I think we could see him in the slot. I think we could see him at the wing position. I think we could see Kene everywhere. I'm very excited to see him play under Kevin O'Connell's system. All right, we're talking about another one of my, I guess, babies, I would say. A guy I think who I've been pounding this table for now 2 years. Irv Smith Jr. I absolutely love Irv. Just everything I see on social media. I absolutely love Irv. I just love his personality. I love who he is as a guy. I think he's a really good guy. He's a really young, hardworking kid, and he seems really mature for his age. he has dealt with a brutal injury this past season. I just want you guys all kind of put yourself in the mind, like put on your Irv Smith mind cap real quick, and imagine you're just working your ass off all season, and you have all these guys saying this is Irv's year. You know, Kyle Rudolph is out. He's out of town. You're stepping in as the #1 tight end, and then you finally get there, and you tear your knee apart. It's just one of those things where he has been living with this during rehab, that little fiery ball that gets him out of bed every morning. I think Irv, just with the combination of just natural athleticism, natural talent, how hard he works, just that extra motivation that I know a lot of this channel, I talk about confidence and external factors because I think they play a lot in the NFL. That's why I think the NFL is the best sport, because you have these guys where they have to go to another level to win. It is so hard to win in the NFL. Like I was saying, it's so hard to win in the NFL when you have these guys that are able to go to that extra level because of the motivation factor. I'm just excited to see what he can do, and especially under Kevin O'Connell. I mean, we saw Higbee, majority of the year last year, dominated. He was honestly one of the more underrated tight ends, but it's not like he's jumping off the screen athletic-wise, or like it's not like he's Gronk or something. But then they had that Blanton guy come in, or Blanton come in for the playoffs. He filled in just fine. So I'm saying, imagine what Irv can do in that offense. It's a very tight end-centric offense. I wish the Vikings had a better tight end too. Honestly, that's one of the positions. I think having 2 tight ends nowadays in the NFL is a huge advantage. But hey, I'm going to say something. 800 yards, 8 touchdowns, at least for Irv Smith. I'm saying it right now. Irv, if you're somehow just coming across your YouTube page and you see some random guy making a video about 3 Minnesota Vikings who could break out, you're one of them. You're going to have a great year. We're all rooting for you. Like, you are one of the guys that the whole city of Minnesota wants to see you blow up and wants to see you a household name at tight end. Let me know what you guys think down below. 3 Minnesota Vikings could potentially break out next season. Let me know what you guys think down below. Skol Vikes.